talking about the law and safety and liability.
Right.
The first, there's a case. Let's chat about the case, and it happens to relate to fireworks in Canada Day.
Well, Leanne, right, it was a Canada Day party, just like we've got coming up here, and a family decided they would have a bunch of people over into their backfield to have some fireworks. There were some teenagers who I guess had some alcohol, and I believe maybe the family might have supplied some of this alcohol. The teenage boys got into the fireworks, and you'll never guess what happened, but they thought that they would shoot the fireworks at each other, bottle rockets, and guess where someone got hit?
I'm guessing the eye.
You guessed correctly, Leanne. And so this poor fellow got a firework in the eye, and the sort of the issue that came from it was who was responsible. And given that the homeowners were having this party and they supplied alcohol to these teenagers, they were ultimately held responsible for the loss. And so I guess that's just a cautionary tale to people who are having parties. By all means, have fun. It is not legal to serve minors alcohol at your home unless it's your own child, and so you're responsible.
And this ties into a discussion we had before the show, because you said that you have a friend who's hosting a grad party, and wanting to do due diligence and to make sure. Of course, you always want everyone to be safe, but you also want to protect yourself as a homeowner. And you say that there are different theories and philosophies when you're the parent of older teens, and those are.
Right. Well, obviously, if you want to have a party, it's because you want people to have fun at your home. Certainly a grad party this time of year. There is always the possibility that some of these graduates may want to consume alcohol. You just need to know that if they're coming to your home, it's not legal to serve or supply alcohol to minors. So you just have to be careful. Some people think that it's, maybe if I have people at my house, it's better than them drinking in a park or something like that. But it is a risk that you're taking. It goes against the Liquor License Act, and you could be liable if something goes sideways.
So the reason we're chatting about this is that there are sort of some potential solutions that may mitigate liability if in fact anything were to happen. Because you were explaining to me that if someone, even if we're not chatting about people who are underage, if anyone has drinks at your home and they drink responsibly at your home, they leave with a designated driver, if there are issues after they leave, it all goes back to the initial source.
Yeah, it may. I mean, there's the whole issue of social host liability was addressed by the Supreme Court of Canada a number of years ago, and the door has been left open that if you have people to your home and they have consumed alcohol at your home, if they head off into the day or into the night and something bad happens either to them or they cause an injury to somebody else, it may very well get traced back to you, and certainly in the case of a minor, that's probably amplified.
So you suggested potentially, if you're having a group of young people at your home or another type of party, a large group, you said hire a bouncer.
Right. Sure. I mean, you can hire a security guard.
A security guard.
Yeah,
long
and
term.
right. Just a bouncer. Get somebody just to be there, and so that as the host, as the adult host, you're going to be present as well, but you don't have to necessarily be the bad guy. You can sort of participate and keep an eye on things and have somebody else do the heavy lifting in terms of making sure kids don't show up with alcohol. And from a homeowner's perspective, trying to protect yourself, that may also shift some of the liability to somebody else who's a professional who is hired specifically to safeguard against that.